shit on. Put that up. Turn this camera on real quick.
Yo. What do you do, Kyle? Trade or what, man? You already know you motherfucking sports something like a motherfucker sometimes. I'm just on the that's why I got on the Madden and shit. Like, yeah, they on that joint, but nobody saying shit. But they probably was already in the game. I was like, fuck, I'm on the Madden real quick. Get the game in and shit. Like, pulling up so far this season, man. Nigga, that shit don't matter, man. Cook, you know the series like time like a motherfucking anything. Nigga, that shit probably tired like a motherfucking anything I want more. Since Madden motherfucking like what? Madden like 09, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the party now with motherfucker. I was about to go live. I'm putting a hoodie on, about to put my camera on and shit. Yeah, I'm about to put that shit on.
Yeah. Camera on. But it's hard to put. I don't know what the fuck angle to put my camera on, Mo. That should be in the way sometimes, huh? Put that shit the top left corner like shit.
You can go to the camera settings and it'll show you all that shit.
Yeah.
Before you set it, and then you hit a joint, and it's gonna stay a certain way.
Left. That's probably the best way to do that shit.
I just letting Shorty play now. I'm plugging that TV back up so we can get on this game. She got the TV in the car. Took that whole joint and plugged it up.
Oh yeah. Happened, man. You with me? I'm already going live. I'm about to beat the shit out of somebody.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park.
The Bills.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to go to the air right away. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Allen. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I'd continue to go in that direction, because right now they got the defense back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
To the air, Allen.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, nigga. Yeah.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
Touchdown.
Let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 48 yards. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Jake Moody now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Bills 0. Jake Moody kicking off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. 56. That's another Bills.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Plater. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Outside, man.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw is Daniels. Looking for the play.
Cook his ass.
Touchdown, Washington. A 16-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Cook that, man.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Returnable here for Davis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 67 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prater for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 2.
18 level, 18, 60 Vikings, 19 Tiger, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Daniels. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, 2nd and 7.
Round 80.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll dump this off to Cook. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
180. 56, 56. It's out.
Cook up the gut. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
19, 18, back to 60, back to 60.
This time they stay on the ground. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
Matt Prater is set to
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Got ready.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Get it. 70, Timber Wolf. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
There's a diving catch right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington first down.
19. Tag. Cougar 19.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
fucking bug. Let's go.
Debo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point try now for Moody. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's out in the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Yes, sir. Get the fuck off the field, nigga.
Batted down and incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Samuel. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pass the street, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Round 80.
Throwing, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Down to the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This is 3rd and goal. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And off balance throw there. It's going to wind up
Do a dumbass
and
pick,
I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Chance. Man,
so
I
he's
put
waiting
myself
on the
up, man.
sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter.
Minute 20.
He connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Yeah, man.
This is 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Nothing, 19.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete, Samuel. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Commanders' first down.
Back to throw. Able to find Ertz. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Here's 1st down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
And it is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker, see if he can get you to overtime. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And it's good, nigga. Fuck icing the kicker, nigga.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last couple tries.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
To throw is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 70, Timberwolf. Go.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
We'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes his legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through. Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Hey.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Huh.
Now Daniels.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
First throw of overtime for Allen. Allen going to run with it.
Oh, my God.
All right, open, complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 67 yards. At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Alert!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Caught on the slant. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's a win here for the Bills. And this one, Charles, just too much Josh Allen.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him.